At 80 years old, Dirk Benedict has finally decided to speak openly about his long and complicated memories of George Peppard, his commanding co-star from the A-Team. After decades of silence, Benedict now reflects with a mix of candor, respect, and emotional clarity on the man who once led one of television's most iconic action series. Dirk Benedict, born Dirk Nieweiner on March 1, 1945, in Helena, Montana, grew up far from Hollywood glamour. Raised amid sweeping landscapes and ranch country, he learned early the value of self-reliance, creativity, and hard work. His mother encouraged artistic expression, while his father instilled discipline, giving young Dirk the foundation that would later shape his spirited on-screen persona. His path to acting began unexpectedly while attending Whitman College, where a theater class awakened something powerful inside him. The stage felt like home, and after graduating, he pursued acting with determination, taking on theater roles that highlighted his humor, vulnerability, and charisma. Hollywood noticed. Through the early 1970s, he earned small but memorable film and TV parts, including a breakout role in the 1973 cult horror film S. But the moment that made Benedict a star came in 1978 when he was cast as Lieutenant Starbuck in Battlestar Galactica. With his laid-back swagger, mischievous grin, and effortless charm, Benedict turned Starbuck into a character fans still celebrate today. Only a few years later, he would land another legendary role, Templeton Face Peck on the A-Team. His smooth-talking conman persona, combined with quick wit and movie star ease, made him one of the most beloved television faces of the decade. Benedict's life was not defined solely by acting. After battling prostate cancer, he became a passionate advocate for natural health and the macrobiotic lifestyle, documenting his journey in his book, Confessions of a Kamikaze Cowboy. His private life brought its own chapters: marriage to actress Toni Hudson, raising 2 sons, and later discovering an older son he never knew he had, a revelation that reshaped his understanding of family and fate. But now, at 80, Benedict is finally addressing one of the biggest questions fans have carried for decades. What was George Peppard really like? People saw Hannibal, Benedict says, but that was only the tip of the iceberg. According to him, Peppard was every inch the old-school Hollywood professional. Disciplined, demanding, and unwilling to tolerate sloppiness. He expected everyone on the A-Team set to show up prepared, respectful, and fully committed. For younger actors, this sometimes felt intimidating. For Benedict, it was a wake-up call. George pushed you, not because he wanted to be difficult, but because he believed television could be great, Benedict explains. Although their working relationship had tense moments, he now recognizes how Peppard elevated the entire cast. He made you better, without you realizing it. What the public rarely saw, Benedict says, was Peppard's fierce loyalty. Behind the scenes, he defended his co-stars, protected the crew, and fought for better conditions. He wasn't just our leader on camera, Benedict says. He led us when the cameras shut off too. Peppard carried frustrations about typecasting, fame, and fading opportunities. But beneath his sternness was a man who deeply valued craft, loyalty, and connection. I respected him then, Benedict says softly. But I admire him now. Speaking up at last, Benedict hopes people look beyond the cigar, the leather gloves, and the famous catchphrase. George Peppard cared. More than anyone ever knew.